Hello and welcome to the day ahead. It's Friday, August the 29th. I'm Andrew Gagan. Well, the local share market is set to open low with ASX futures down around 1/3%. Global equity markets closed mostly higher overnight, although Europe's STOXX 600 index was dragged lower by healthcare stocks. On Wall Street, the S&P 500 and Dow notched new record highs as Nvidia's earnings results and outlook continue to reverberate through the market. Shares of Nvidia dipped after US-China trade uncertainties weighed on the stock. However, Chief Executive Jensen Huang has dismissed concerns about an end to a spending boom on AI, saying a new industrial revolution has started. The AI race is on. We see $3 to $4 trillion in AI infrastructure spend by the end of the decade. While other AI heavyweights gained, including Alphabet, Amazon, and chipmaker Broadcom. Data analytics company Snowflake surged after raising its forecast for fiscal 26 product revenue, citing AI demand. HP rose after beating quarterly revenue estimates on growing demand for AI-powered personal computers. And elsewhere, Nike shares slid after the sports apparel seller said it was cutting less than 1% of its corporate workforce as it struggles to reclaim market share lost to rivals. And packaging food company Hormel Foods tumbled after issuing a downbeat quarterly profit forecast. Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook is suing President Trump, claiming he has no power to remove her from office. The outcome of proceedings are likely to have implications for the US central bank's independence. The president has accused the Fed governor of committing mortgage fraud. If she was to be removed, her departure would allow President Trump to name an ally to the Fed's 7-member board as he agitates for interest rates to be cut. Well, the US economy grew faster than initially thought in the second quarter, expanding at an annualised rate of 3.3%. In part driven by business investment in intellectual property such as AI. Personal consumption was revised higher from 1.4 to 1.6%. Meanwhile, weekly initial jobless claims were steady at 229,000. US Treasury yields were mixed as some investors took profit from the recent rally in the two-year note. The two-year yield was down to 3.65%, or in fact rose to 3.65%, while the 10-year yield fell to 4.2%. And the US dollar index is down around 0.5%. The Aussie dollar has climbed to 65.3 US cents. And Bitcoin is trading close to 112,000 US dollars. Oil prices have risen after Russia launched its deadliest attack on Ukraine's capital since July, with missiles and drones killing at least 21 people. Brent crude futures up almost 1% at $68 a barrel. Copper rose 2%, iron ore up more than 1.5% to $104 US dollars a tonne, and gold has hit a 5-week high supported by a softer dollar and safe haven flows. Spot gold at $3,416 an ounce. Locally today, we get private sector credit figures for July, and on the earnings calendar, results are expected from Austal, Cettire, NextDC, PEXA, Steadfast, and Virgin Australia. That is your day ahead. See you again on Monday.